Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Puzzle Agent. So we are probably only about 10 puzzles, maybe a 13 away from the end of the game. So it wouldn't surprise me if pretty quickly here we got it done. We have to talk to these crazy people in meditation to get the pieces to the last gear to open the door at the factory, and then that'll probably be the final act, a quick wrap up of the story. It's it's kind of surprising it's taken us this long to just get in the factory. Anyways, I need to talk to these guys, so let's
You
talk
see
to them.
them, don't you? Listen to their words. Their riddles.
So the story itself has gone insane, much how I feel Twin Peaks went. I'm not sure if Fargo went that crazy, but it certainly was a little bit crazy, and it's gotten very, very weird. I'm digging it. If it was better animation, I would dig it more, though. A little bit better story. And the gameplay still strikes me as very strange, although kind of refreshing. Alright, so this puzzle called the Grickleback Baffler. Edvar knows it's time to stalk the Windawachi River with Gricklebacks dragged with the four clutches of fish to release points, keeping in mind these rules. Schools will swim toward the river, splitting evenly at each fork. A school that can't split evenly will be paralyzed with indecision. Marsh mallets will eat all fish who enter their turf, so don't go there. The marmallets are either in Mifpick Marsh or Abominable Swamp, but not in both places. Exactly 16 fishes must arrive safely to the river, no more, no less. Alright, so this is a math game. If I put this many here, which is 6, it would split to no wait, that's 8. Yeah, 8. That would split to 4 here and 4 here. That would either get through or get eaten. It almost feels like I should not stick any in either one of these, but I need 16, right? 16 fish. So could I get 4 down this way and then 6 this way? And that's 20 right there. That's too many. So we already know that's not how it's gonna go. And the only one that could go, the 3 could go to, would be right here. Any other one and it's wrong, because they would be stuck with indecision. So releasing them where they don't have to split is the right one. So we know we're gonna get 3 from that. We know we're gonna get another 3 from that. Maybe we'll get 3 from that. So let's see. If this 4, let's do the calculations here. Let's say 4 would go down this way, plus another 4, which is 8. That would then get split, and that would be 4 this way, and 4 gets eaten if the thing is there that eats them. So 4 from this section, and then 6, and then 3. That's 13, not 16. But then that 13 would also get the 4 from this, which would be 17, so that's wrong. We know it's wrong. What if we switch this? So 4 would get eaten here, well 6 would get eaten here, and then 6 would come this way if it's right here, and then 6 plus 6 is 12, and then that's 15, and then 16, 17. How many do I need? 16. Gosh, this doesn't feel like it's possible. This one wouldn't work. It would just stop them. I think I need a hint. We got plenty of gum. The smallest clutch of fish should be released in the safest spot. I already got that one. The group of 4 fish will suffer some losses before they reach the river, no matter where the marmots are hiding. Okay. The group of 4 fish will suffer some losses either way. We kind of knew that. So it must be switching these two. Let's see. So this 2 splits and adds to the 6. So that's 8. 8 splits here to 4, so we get 4. Then we lose 4, and then we gather 2 from here, which is 6. 8 from here, which is 14, and then 15, 16, 17. Doesn't make any sense. The numbers aren't adding up. Am I doing it wrong? If there's 2 here and they get eaten here, and then these 8 make it through. Alright, that's 8. And then if I lose 4, and then the 4 and the 3 get added together, that's 7. 8 and 7 is 15. Gosh. I need another hint. The math is not working. I keep ending up either 1 more or 1 less than what I need to do. The group of 6 fish will pass through the abominable swamp, while the group of 8 fish will pass for the Mifpick Marsh. So, like, this is what they want, but let's run the math again. 4 here gets split into 2. 2 gets added to 8. That's 10. 10 gets splitted in half. We lose 5, and then 5 goes. Or we just get all 10. This one gets split in half, so that's 3. 6 goes here, and 3 goes here. 3, and that's 5. I think the math adds up, but this is really filling my head for a while. I think that's right, but that's too much math for me. That was a tough one. Seems like you get a few of these puzzles that are just like spikes. Just really, really difficult all of a sudden. Like how? So, here's the full explanation if you wanted to read it, but half the time when you click how, it doesn't even explain it. It just says you did it.
That's it. Only 1 more piece.
So after you beat these guys puzzle, they stop paying attention to you.
Rocks, trees, animals. Do you ever just stop and watch the birds, Mr. Tethers? A quorum of crows congregating in rows on a line meant for clothes is an omen of woes.
Okay. A quorum of crows. It's called a murder of crows is the appropriate term for a group of crows. Bjorn has foes that show a quorum of crows on this clothesline, a dark omen. Keeping in mind the images may overlap, what's the minimum number of crows pictured? Let's find out. Well, we know the maximum is 99 and the minimum is 0, and I'm assuming the black ones are the crows because the red bird and the blue bird sound. So what was the minimum? Alright, minimum. So this could be this. This could also be this. This could also be this. And this could also be this. So immediately we can eliminate this picture. And then this could be this. So we can eliminate this picture. And this could be this. So we can eliminate this picture. And then all we are left with is this overlap here. So we can eliminate this one blackbird. And the minimum number that I can calculate is 4. So we see a lot of different pictures here, but they could be the same bird. So I'm going with 4. Let's see if that's right. I wouldn't be surprised if it's wrong. We've made errors before. What's the minimum visible when the photos are fully overlapped? I don't understand. Was there only one blue bird? Is that what it's trying to indicate? I need a hint by Mike Mouth. When the images are superimposed correctly, there's a blue bird at the end of each line. There's no messing around with that. And there's no moving these pictures. So either I use another hint or I just add 1 and say 5. I mean, that's honestly kind of all I can do, because this one messes it up. Otherwise I could say this bird is the same as this bird and this red bird is the same as this red bird, and there's still only 2, and this kind of throws that in the, this doesn't really work that way, and maybe this adds some confusion there too. I threw this one out. I may have thrown it out prematurely because I threw this one out too as potentially being that, and then it can't be red, black, black, blue, and red, black, black. So 6 or a hint. If I go back to my original thought, let's just go 6. Let's see how many times we can screw this up. So next hint. Give me more. Let's see. These, so they've lined it up now for us. This, so that's 1, 2. This is an overlap. 3, 4, 5. So I went 1, 2 more. Just give me one more hint while we're at it. And and that hint is different from the previous hint. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be pretty pathetic if I got up to like a submission number 99. Wow, borderline. I should go back and submit it again and see if I can get an unacceptable. And then the how, again, doesn't really explain much.
That's all of the pieces. Now I just need to reassemble them.
So we've got another puzzle to do and nothing else. The gear appears to be one of those assemble it yourself dealies. Can you fit the pieces together? I should be able to. No gear in its right mind would work this way. It would just break. Nobody would make a gear that was... Here we go again.
Damn it! Where are you, you little thief?
They did it to us again. They stole let's get that piece of gum. Is there anything else to do? Nope, just now we gotta do this puzzle. Arrange the logs to help Nelson collect the stolen pieces of the broken gear and discover where the gnome is hiding. Alright, the log thing again. This one's gonna be a nightmare. I bet I need every single one. So this way, and no, that's not gonna work. So if I do that, it's gonna go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Come back this way. I think I need to go there instead. This way, through this. And see, this log can only be designed to send me downward. There. Imagine I have to use both ends of it, though. No, not really. This way. This one. And then send that one back up. And hit that. Did I collect every piece? I don't think I did. This is a nightmare. Can't move that log apparently. Apparently that's a permanent one. So that way, that way, that way, that way, back down this way, back up this way, down this way, down this way, and I think the only one I'm not hitting right now is this. So if I did something like that, and then maybe switch things around right there, that doesn't seem right. This one, down to that one, that one, that one, that one. Alright, I need a hint. We're trying to go through the story here, and we're in the middle of the big chase sequence, and we're thrown just a puzzle. Ignore the log in the lower right corner. When all the others right, Nelson won't hit this one. Good to know. Here's part of the solution. Alright. We can at least work off that. That even makes sense. So we come down this way, hit this one, that 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 one. And I think that may get everything. I think that might be it. Let's see. Actually, I put a log here that I never even used.
Gotcha. One of those things stole the last piece I need to get into the factory. Looks like it's headed toward the lake. Bjorn's people may try to protect it. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm getting that piece back.
See, I'm halfway tempted to come over here. I've done 30 puzzles now. And find the one here, the Quorum of Crows. And see if I could, like, submit it again and see if I could get even a worse score. But, nah. Let's see. See, I just don't see... If I did, like, 3 submit, and then I just don't know if you would actually go below 1 star. And then 5 submit. We used all 3 things. We've got 1 more wrong answer, and that's it. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to get any lower than that. It almost feels like some of these puzzles might have multiple solutions too, and that's only going to be probably a handful of them. I'd guess less than 4 or 5 if I was just to guess. Let's move on with the story though. Now I'm wasting time instead of moving forward, so let's do this. Let's go to the eraser factory finally. And can we click on the puzzle? There's nothing else to do. Can we open it?
None of these gears fit on this door.
None of the gears fit on the door. Interesting. So, where am I supposed to go? Like, we can't go to locations we're not supposed to go. And I don't think I'm supposed to go to the woods. I don't think I'm supposed to go to the diner. Let's go to the inn. I could talk to her. So we had the screwdriver here. We could have... I mean, it feels like the screwdriver is only there as an item you can't pick up, so that you feel like you should be able to pick it up to hand it to the guy in the woods. And I guess that's where we're going? I mean, we just have all these things that we're wandering around. Ah, this is different. I just don't... What was the hint that I totally missed that told me I was supposed to come here? He must have said something out loud. Let's see. We can look at our journal. Maybe he'll say something. No, it says, one of those gnomes stole a piece of the gear. I'm headed to the lake to get it back. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna get trapped in here. Obviously.
Hey, let me out!
You don't understand! The hidden people need Isaac! I don't know why, but you have to let him go with them!
I'm not gonna let you people keep him locked up in a factory like bait!
I'm sorry!
Gloria. Oh no. She's gonna cut the ice around you. I guess she knows what she's doing.
I gotta get out of here!
Could have been worse. She could have just like chainsawed through the entire wall and to kill you. The key to the skylight is inside one of these dead fish, but which? Hurry and find it. The ice fishing hut is sinking fast. Now, none of these have been timed in any way, which is kind of a shame. A timer on all of them would probably be nice. I've just realized, like, Gloria is the only female in this story, except for the hostess at the end. So that's like 2 females, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like almost 8 guys, I think. It's a little unbalanced. Each fish has one fish inside, one other fish's side, except for the one in the key. Counting swallowed fish, the whiskered redfish is the least numerous here. All fishes dine on the next rung of the food chain, except for the tiny tan fish who eat their own kind. The key is on the line with 5 fish. So this is ridiculous. Each fish has one other fish inside, except for the one with the key. So, but only one fish. It's not like the red fish has a blue fish in it, which has a green fish in it, which has a yellow fish. And if any of that was the case, then this plus this plus this would already be too many. In fact, this is too many. The only way, unless I'm misreading it, the tiny tan fish who eat their own kind, each fish has one other fish inside, except for the one with the key. So, if there's a key inside this guy, then that would be 1 fish, then plus the fish here, that's 2, plus the fish inside this fish, that's 3, plus the fish here is 4, and the plus fish is 5. The whiskered redfish is the least numerous kind here, which I suppose makes sense, because there's 4 red fish, and inside each red fish is a blue fish, which would make a total of 6 blue fish, and inside each blue fish there would be 2 green fish, which would mean 5 green fish, which that makes 4 red fish. That information actually is useless though. The key is on the line with 5 fish. So do I have to decide which fish or which thing? Because it's one of these guys, I'm just not sure which. I think it's this. Let's just submit it. I think that's the solution, but I'm not sure I could explain why I think that's the solution. Nothing in there but another fish. So retry. So I need a hint. There are 19 fish in this picture, 10 visible, and 9 more plus a key. If a redfish is the least numerous, numerous, there must be exactly 5 of every other type represented. And that's what I was guessing. So, wait, if there's only 5 here of the green, that means there's a green here and a green here. Yes. And wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Wait. The redfish is the least numerous. Well, that means there's gotta be a yellowfish in each of these and somewhere else. See, this doesn't make any sense. I need another hint because now I'm just confused. Like, let's see. Counting swallowed fish, the whiskered redfish is the least numerous kind here. So 4. So there has to be 5 of these tiny ones? That doesn't make any sense when you also throw in the rule all fish is done on the next rung of the tiny fish except for the tiny fish that eats their own kind. So there's 2 tiny fish here, and then there would have to be 3 here, and that tells me actually it can't be on this rung, which then makes no sense because then there has to be one of these red fish, but then it can't be the blue fish. So now I'm thinking it's one of these red fish, and if this was a blue fish, it's like 1, 2, nope, see. So it's got to be one of these, but then that doesn't make any sense either. Give me another hint, because I've now gone through a line of logic that's probably flawed, but I've got 3 options. Give me more. Consider there are 5 of each type except for red, and considering each type of fish eats the next smaller, does every grain fish get a meal? Every blue fish, every red fish. Just give me more. One of the red fish has swallowed the key, but which? I'd already figured that out. Let's see. The key is on the line with 5 fish. 1, 2. It's gotta be this guy, because that's the only red fish that has any difference here. Otherwise I'd have to take 3 guesses. So my math has failed me once again. Borderline acceptable. Let's see the how. The key is on the line with 5 fish, meaning it's on the line with 3 visible fish, 2 of which have another fish inside of them. There are a total of 19 fish. If the red fish is the least numerous, there must be 5 of every other species. If you do the math, which I guess I couldn't, you can deduce that there's 1 red fish without a blue fish inside. There's only 1 red fish on a line with 3 visible fish. Oh, so yeah, I guess that line would have messed up the other thing. I forgot one of the rules. Oh well, we got it done. I kind of like these silly reactions every now and then.
That was a close call.
He's just always terrified, always in trouble.
What the heck happened here, Agent Tethers?
Sheriff Bob, Glory Dappner tried to kill me.
Come on, Tethers. You sure that sweet little girl?
Sheriff, I swear, she is not as innocent as she looks.
Okay, I'll go find her and ask her a few questions. You stay out of trouble now.
I'm surprised the sheriff didn't try to finish the job.
I like my office. It's warm in my office. It's quiet in my office. There are no maniacal gnomes or chainsaw-wielding waitresses in my office. I need to get back to the lodge, fix that gear, and get the hell out of here.
So once again, the only thing that tells me where to go is that conversation. So if I don't pay enough attention to the conversation he just had with himself, I wouldn't know to go back to the lodge. We've done 31 puzzles, and it looks like one is left, and then another one is just unlocked, and then like 4 more. So that's 6 more puzzles. I think we will get that done in the next recording. We've cost the taxpayer over $3 million in this investigation to get a factory that makes erasers back on track. Which also, by the way, there's a conversation to be had about why is the FBI working for a business to get their business to work. I mean, that's not government's business. Unless it's a government factory, which I don't believe we have too many of those in the United States. We have no reason to really investigate this more than the sheriff. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.